Hey honey, welcome to my channel. Melissa Guzman here, and I wanted to do a video for you, just reintroducing the channel. I feel some clarity in 2021. If you have watched my channel before, or if you follow me at all, then you know that I am a business owner, realtor, licensed beautician, educator, and now, on top of all of that, a natural medicine student. So I've been around the block. I'm 36 years old. I'm always going to be a beauty girl. But I started my journey in more the business, hospitality, and sales realm. I became a realtor at 20 and did really well. And when I started, it was a different time. But through evolution, I got to get into the beauty industry and really loved it and just have had some wonderful experiences. So welcome to my channel. If you're interested in elevating your skill set, becoming a better person entirely, healing through whatever your blockages may be, and learning some tips and tricks along the way, you're in the right place. So thank you. So today, all I'm gonna do is go over some of my brainstorming of what this channel is about and who might enjoy it. And I'm gonna do all of that while I'm doing my makeup. So if you hear noise in the background, it's pretty much inevitable. I'm also a mother of 3. So especially these days of quarantine, kids are here. My 3-year-old's napping and my daughter is playing back in the backyard. So if you hear anything in the background, don't worry, they're taken care of. So let's get started. So 2021, I don't know, maybe it is a little cliche to say that, it's a new beginning, but truly for me, I have felt a calling for a while, and I had some blockages along the way. 4K with no makeup. I know it's a little scary, but I've had some blockages along the way, and I felt it, and I was like, what is the hang up? What am I doing wrong? Why am I hitting walls everywhere? And I'm telling you guys, by the end of the year and the new, the moon change and all the different shifts in the universe, a lot of planetary stuff is happening. I'm not an astrologer, but I follow several, and I have a pretty good working knowledge of astrology, but I'm not an astrologer. So, but if you followed any astrologers, then you'll know, hey, a lot of these changes are kind of written in the stars. So I'm not talking about just, political stuff or economic stuff. I'm talking about like transitions that people are going through on our planet right now, and why. And historically, like when the planets were in similar positions before, how similar situations were being addressed, like humanitarian issues, leadership issues, community issues. So it's kind of crazy. But just a little bit about me, and I really don't want to just talk about me, but you should get to know me because we're friends. We're friends now. And if you're on here, you're my friend, and I hope that you engage, because honestly, I'm not doing this for vanity. I just feel like I'm old enough now, and in this day and age, there's so many people, so many women especially, who are trying to level up and be up and coming and be a boss and do all these things, and it's beautiful. But I have been around the block for a little while now. So if I can help you guys do it in the best way possible and either empower you or educate you, why not, right? Now, I'm not going to front and act like, oh, I'm a millionaire and follow me and buy my thing and you'll be a millionaire too. I'm not trying to say that. I've done well for myself, but I also was a stay-at-home mom for several years. So I didn't have that compounding effect of my businesses. However, I know how to build a business fast, and I know how to build clientele quickly. I know how to get yourself out there quickly. And that's, those kinds of tips and tricks are a big reason I said, not a lot of people can do that. It takes a lot of grit, it takes a lot of grace. Plug IG. And, I just feel like I was called to do something like this. Anyway, I know in the day and age of YouTube, it's like everybody wants to be a star, but really what it comes down to is, what are you trying to put out there? I'm trying to put out there some experience, trying to put out there some entertainment, because you know what? I'm home a lot. I have an office and I have a salon, but I'm home a lot with the kids, so I have some time to do so. I have to work at home a lot. And I'm not doing concealer today, so if you're wondering why I'm not, I just don't feel like it, to be honest. I'll put a little highlight under there. So anyway, my brainstorming, I was like, who could I benefit the most with doing a channel? Like, obviously I'm not selling anything. I mean, I sell houses, okay, I do. And I sell beauty services, but I don't know if this is gonna be some platform for that. I think it'll be an interesting outlet for that. But you know, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not like, buy my education or blah, blah, blah. I just want to reach out and build a community and enjoy you guys. So you're my busy bees now. I hope you're enjoying. Anyway, so I'm just gonna excessively powder my face as I'm talking to you. And so at the end of the year, beginning 2021, if you know anything about astrology, they speak about the age of Aquarius and how that's going on right now. Now, fun fact, as much as I followed astrology when I was younger, I never accurately determined what my rising sign was. And so for the longest time, because I didn't know what time I was born, so for a long time I thought I had a Scorpio rising, and I was like, well, you know, it kind of makes sense. Well, when I became an adult and I actually had my birth certificate, it showed when I looked at my chart, no, I have an Aquarius rising and an Aquarius moon. So my sun is in Cancer. And if you know anything about age of Aquarius or what they say that means for Aquarius people, I was very hesitant to identify anything towards Aquarius because it was a sign that I knew very little about. Now, after doing a lot of research, it makes a lot of sense to me that, you know, maybe this is my day and age. And when things started shifting in my favor, come the new year, I was like, hey, maybe there's something to this. I mean, you know, you either have faith or you don't. You can't pick and choose what fits and what doesn't. I mean, not all the time. I can't say, oh, well, I'm this, but that doesn't count and this counts. No, you know, if you believe in astrology, you believe in astrology. You think there's something to it? Cool. If you don't, cool. Whatever, you know. When it comes to religion or belief systems, sure, you can take what resonates with you and leave the rest. But at the same time, you know, if you're going to commit to one modality, you can't just pick and choose when you want to have faith in it, I think, anyway. So, needless to say, this age of Aquarius thing, I was like, oh my gosh, the shoe fits. And so I started to think about, what do I really want to go full steam ahead at right now? Like, I have this real estate business. I work for Keller Williams, in case anybody's wondering. And so if you be prepared for some videos that are so you want to be a realtor. I've been doing it a long time, and there's a lot of things people don't think about when they get into real estate. You know, everybody thinks it's all about money and glitz and glam, or maybe they're not a college graduate and they want to like be a professional. And I'm not saying that to throw shade. It doesn't require a degree. So, you know, a lot of people who are not college graduates do end up getting real estate license, and they're business people all of a sudden. So no shade on that. That is just a fact of our industry. But there's people who have degrees, and there's people who are really wonderful at what they do without a degree and without, you know, really heavy education. So education, as far as like traditional education, is not what's necessary to be a good realtor, a good salesperson, a good business person. It's really about personality. I don't know what's hanging off my brush. It's about personality, follow through. There's characteristics that add to it. And you know what? I'll have to think about that. Characteristics that people have to be successful, because there are some patterns. So yeah, I want to talk a little bit about people who want to be a realtor and kind of give them, you know, some insight on what it's really like. It's not just, you know, I get a license and I'm rich or I'm a star or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of that, especially in these days of YouTube, right? Everybody wants to be the star. But hey, newsflash, when you're a salesperson or you're hospitality in any way, the guest is the star, the client's the star. So not to burst your bubble, but you know, we're very ego driven these days. And clients pick up on that. You know, I mean, when people are like all driven by their ego of doing it, you know, it's like they start treating their clients like crap, and that's not good. So anyway, if you're looking to become a realtor, or like I was saying, I've been in the beauty industry for a long time. So when I began as a realtor, when 2008 happened and the real estate market took a big old dump, I had the opportunity to go to beauty school, so I did. And that's why I have experience in both industries. So it's not because I wanted to jump around everywhere. I've just been really good at pivoting over the years, and it's worked in my favor. And basically now at 36, I feel like everything's kind of compounding. All my skill sets are compounding into something new. And that's a big reason why I chose to pursue natural medicine, because I never really understood. I knew that I loved beauty, but it's not like I'm a freaking Picasso when it comes to beauty. Yeah, people are like, oh, you're so talented, you're an artist, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, am I? I mean, I enjoy what I do, but it's always been the people aspect of it that I've enjoyed the most, because I love helping people and I love their energy change when I'm done working with them. So if I, do some beauty work on them, like makeup or hair or whatever, and they feel amazing afterwards and they're just so grateful because it's transformative and it changes their frequency, in a lot of ways, and you influence that. So I never really understood why being a beautician did that for people. I knew it was happening and I loved that it was happening. When I first got into it, it was more, I love the idea of doing makeup and, working on people. It was like an artistic, creative thing. I knew I enjoyed doing that. But really what it came down to was I liked working with people. And I noticed that when I worked on their physical being, it was a healing element to it. So even though I've never been, this insane, perfect artist, like there's so many of on, these days with things like Instagram. I mean, some people, their art is just immaculate, and it's never been me. I mean, I do well, but I'm not like, you don't look at my photos or necessarily be like, oh, it's amazing. It's like, that's just good. There's technique there, but whatever. I know my lane. But anyway, being in beauty and being in real estate, I never thought that they really went together, but they do. You're working with people through challenges in their life. It's really a communication and a people business, and it's actually a healing modality when you work with people. As a realtor, when you're helping people buy houses or go to the next step of life, they are visualizing, and there's consciousness and awareness of consciousness and co-creation of what your next step is. And if that goes over your head, that's okay. Stay tuned, subscribe, and you'll understand a little bit more of those terminologies. So co-creating with people what their next step is, and really knowing how to visualize and add your energy into that so that you can help them manifest what they truly desire. That's what I've always been good at. And, I never really put that all together until I started studying natural medicine. Now I understand where my lane is even better. So yes, I'm credentialed and experienced in these different modalities. However, who I am is really coming into fruition now, and that's why I want to give back to you. So anyway, that was a big mouthful, I know. I don't know if I want to wear eyelashes today. Let me see here. So, fun fact, I got these eyelashes at the dollar store, and I'm scared to wear them. I've never worn a dollar store eyelash. Maybe I should make a video on that. I don't know, but stay tuned for that. I normally like to wear these little Ardell Wispies. They're just enough, but honestly, I'm just hanging out at the house today, so I don't really need to do all that. I've been working from home. I've been really streamlining this channel and really coming up with new ideas to be as effective as I can be, giving back. So we're in the age of Aquarius, okay? So that means my endeavors should go well, which they always kind of have, to be honest. But now we're going full steam, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like, I feel like a whole new sense of clarity. This is the IT Cosmetics Lash Blowout Mascara, by the way, and if it looks like crap on 4K, I apologize. It is getting a little old, and I'm usually a lash wearer, but at this point, I'm kind of like, I just wanted to say a little something to put on my channel for you while I get everything else organized. So I hope you're enjoying my simple look. Once again, mom of 3, so I'm all about getting ready quickly, as you see from some of my other videos. But something you can look forward to in my upcoming videos. I've decided that if this channel is for you, if these things apply, okay? So who's watching, okay? Male or female, doesn't matter to me, but I'm on a journey of embracing my feminine energy and the power behind that. So if you're curious about what that means, then you know what, please subscribe. If you just want to be a masculine energy who enjoys the videos for the aesthetics, hey, more than welcome to subscribe as well. So if you are someone who is looking to become an entrepreneur, a boss, a CEO, or just putting a business together, or you might have business questions and you like, me, and you think that I'm the type of person that could answer that for you and that you'd be receptive to, then please subscribe and reach out. Let's see. If you like beauty, obviously I'm doing my makeup right now. Do a lot of your business channels do that? Probably, well, maybe not. I don't know. I don't watch a whole lot of them, so I don't really know what's out there. I try to stay in my own lane when it comes to these things.